What does it mean to be successful? For some, it is about having a lot of money. For others, it might mean having a happy family or a healthy body. Success looks different for everyone, but the path to achieving it often looks very similar. It is not built on one giant leap or a single moment of luck. Instead, success is the product of our daily habits. The small choices we make every single day, repeated over and over again, are what shape our future. These actions might seem insignificant on their own, but they have a powerful compounding effect over time, leading to remarkable results. Think of your habits as the building blocks of your life. A single brick does not make a house, but thousands of them, laid carefully one after another, can build a strong and impressive structure. Your daily routines work in the same way. The decision to read one page of a book, to go for a short walk, or to write down one goal for the day seems tiny. It is easy to dismiss these actions as unimportant. However, when you repeat them consistently, they become the foundation upon which your achievements are built. This is why focusing on your habits is more important than focusing only on your goals. The magic of habits is that they work automatically. When you first start a new action, it requires a lot of effort and concentration. You have to remind yourself to do it. But after you have repeated the action enough times, it becomes second nature. Your brain creates a shortcut, and the behavior becomes something you do without even thinking about it. This is how successful people are able to accomplish so much. They have automated the fundamental behaviors that lead to growth, freeing up their mental energy to tackle bigger challenges and solve more complex problems. The good news is that anyone can build better habits. It does not matter where you are starting from or what your goals are. The process of change is available to all of us. You do not need to make a dramatic, life-altering change overnight. In fact, starting small is the most effective strategy. The key is to understand that your outcomes are a lagging measure of your habits. Your net worth is a lagging measure of your financial habits. Your weight is a lagging measure of your eating habits. Your knowledge is a lagging measure of your learning habits. If you want to predict your future, just look at the tiny choices you make each day. One of the most common habits among successful individuals is waking up early. This isn't about sleeping less, it's about designing your day with intention. The early morning hours are often the quietest and most peaceful time of the day. There are fewer distractions, fewer emails, and fewer demands on your time. This provides a golden opportunity to focus on your most important tasks without interruption. Whether it's for exercise, deep work, or quiet reflection, rising early allows you to win the morning. When you win the morning, you set a positive and productive tone for the rest of the day. Another powerful habit is a commitment to lifelong learning, often through reading. Many of the world's most successful leaders and innovators are voracious readers. They understand that their existing knowledge is not enough to keep them ahead. Reading books, articles, and studies exposes them to new ideas, different perspectives, and valuable lessons from others' experiences. It is like having a conversation with the smartest people throughout history. This habit does not require reading a full book every day. It can be as simple as reading for just 15 or 20 minutes, a small investment that pays enormous intellectual dividends over time. Regular physical exercise is another cornerstone habit. The connection between a healthy body and a sharp mind is undeniable. Exercise is not just about physical fitness, it is a powerful tool for improving mental clarity, reducing stress, and boosting energy levels. When you move your body, your brain releases chemicals that improve your mood and enhance your ability to focus. Successful people do not see exercise as a chore but as an essential part of their routine. They make time for it because they know it makes them better at everything else they do, from making decisions to being creative. Finally, the habit of setting clear goals and planning ahead is crucial. Success rarely happens by accident. It is the result of moving with purpose toward a well-defined destination. Successful people take the time to think about what they want to achieve, and then break it down into smaller, actionable steps. This might involve writing down their goals for the year, the month, or even just for the next day. This simple act of planning provides clarity and direction. It turns a vague desire into a concrete plan, making it much easier to know what to focus on and what to ignore each day. Let's consider a real-life example of how these habits work together. Imagine a young entrepreneur who wants to build a successful online business. She decides to adopt the habit of waking up at 5 a.m. every day. In that first quiet hour, before the world wakes up, she doesn't check her phone or email. Instead, she uses that time for deep work. She focuses on the one most important task that will move her business forward. Over a year, That single hour of focused work each morning adds up to more than 365 hours of high-quality effort, giving her a significant advantage. Now let's add the habit of reading. This entrepreneur commits to reading for just 20 minutes during her lunch break. She reads books on marketing, business strategy, and leadership. At first, it doesn't seem like much, but after a few months, she has finished several books. She starts to see new opportunities for her business and avoids common mistakes because she learned from the experiences of others. Her knowledge compounds, allowing her to make smarter decisions. That small, consistent habit of reading directly translates into better business outcomes, helping her company grow faster and more sustainably. Next, she incorporates the habit of exercise. 3 times a week, she goes for a 30-minute run. This habit does more than just keep her physically healthy. On the days she runs, she notices she has more energy and feels less stressed about the challenges of her business. The time spent running gives her a mental break, and she often comes up with her best ideas when she is not actively thinking about work. This proves that taking care of her physical health is not a distraction from her goals. It is a vital strategy that fuels her performance and resilience. Finally, she practices the habit of daily planning. Every evening before she finishes work, she takes 5 minutes to write down her top 3 priorities for the next day. This simple ritual eliminates confusion and decision fatigue in the morning. She wakes up knowing exactly what she needs to do. This prevents her from getting pulled into reactive tasks like answering emails or scrolling through social media. By defining her priorities ahead of time, she ensures that her daily actions are always aligned with her long-term vision for her business, creating a direct path to her goals. The idea of adopting all these new habits at once can feel overwhelming. The secret is to not try to change everything overnight. The best way to start is by choosing just one small habit and making it so easy that you cannot say no. If you want to wake up earlier, do not set your alarm for 5 a.m. tomorrow. If you normally wake up at 7 a.m., instead, just try waking up at 6:50 a.m. Once that feels normal, try 6:40 a.m. This method, known as the 2-minute rule, suggests that any new habit should take less than 2 minutes to do. For example, if your goal is to read more, your new habit is not read a book every week. Your new habit is read 1 page. Anyone can read 1 page. The point is not to get results immediately, but to master the art of showing up. Once you have established the habit of opening the book each day, you can slowly increase the duration. The same applies to exercise. Your goal is not to run a marathon. Your new habit is to put on your running shoes. Once you have done that, you might as well go for a short walk. The key is to make the first step incredibly small. To make your new habit stick, you can use a technique called habit stacking. This means you link your new desired habit to a current habit you already do every day. For instance, you could say, after I brush my teeth in the morning, I will do 2 minutes of stretching. Or, after I pour my morning cup of coffee, I will write down one thing I'm grateful for. By anchoring your new habit to an existing one, you are using the momentum of your old behavior to carry you into the new one. This makes it much more likely that you will remember to do it. Ultimately, the journey to success is a marathon, not a sprint. It's about making small, sustainable improvements that you can stick with for the long term. Do not be discouraged if you miss a day. The rule is to never miss twice. If you forget to exercise today, make sure you do it tomorrow. It is not about being perfect. It is about being consistent. Every small action you take is a vote for the type of person you want to become. By focusing on getting just 1% better each day, you will be amazed at the person you have become a year from now. The power to change your life lies in your daily habits.